Why does Windows use backslashes for paths and Unix forward slashes? It annoys me having used Unix in college and now working on the Windows side. What's the history behind this decision? Anyone know why it worked out this way?
Unix introduced as a directory separator sometime around 1970. I don't know why exactly this character was chosen, the ancestor system Multics used, but the designers of Unix had already used as greater than together with as lower than for redirection in the shell. CY is the root directory denoted by a sign. MS-DOS 2.0 introduced as the directory separator in the early 1980s. The reason was not used as that MS-DOS 1.0, which did not support directories at all, was already using to introduce command line options. It took this usage of from CP/M, which took it from VMS. You can read a more thorough explanation of why that choice was made on Larry Osterman's blog. MS-DOS even briefly had an option to change the option character to, and the directory separator to slash, but it didn't stick. /it is recognized by most programmer-level APIs, in all versions of DOS and Windows. So you can often, but not always get away with using, as a directory separator under Windows. A notable exception is that you can't use, as a separator after the \?, prefix which, even in Windows 7, is the only way to specify a path using Unicode or containing more than 260 characters. Some user interface elements support, as a directory separator under Windows, but not all. Some programs just pass file names through to the underlying API, so they support, and, indifferently. In the command interpreter, in command.com, or CMD, you can use, in many cases, but not always. This is partly dependent on the version of Windows. For example, cd/Windows works in XP and 7 but did not in Windows 9X. The Explorer path entry box accepts, at least from XP up, probably because it also accepts URLs. On the other hand, the standard file open dialog rejects slashes.
The underlying Windows API can accept either the MS-DOS 2.0 copied the hierarchical file system from Unix and thus used the /, but, possibly on the insistence of IBM, added the compare dir/w, which shows the current directory in wide format, against the references. Wikipedia